Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to Calm Down and Level Up. Today we're here again in our every state independent, like I usually say in these most states independent at this point. Well, not even most at this point. Most of them are gone and dead and annexed. Like, look at Africa. Almost all of them are gone. But today we have a lot of stuff that's about to happen. Nothing has happened quite yet that I've been waiting for on my waiting screen here. But we have quite a few peace deals that are about to happen. Pomerania's invasion of Sweden and Norway is going really well. They should capitulate the country that they're invading here pretty soon. Virginia is invading New England, and that's been pretty big. Also, a bunch of countries all declared war on Kenya down south in Africa. We have Southwest Africa, Libyan Desert, and Empire of the Lion, who finally finished their war in Sudan since like the first or second episode. We also have in the Americas Alabama invading Arizona, which has California in it. So Alabama is getting huge and is doing very good. We have Kaluga just annexed Pechora up in the north. Tanatuva took 6 states, getting even larger. Wow. Guangdong declared war on Orissa. So Guangdong is not going for China. They are just invading along in one direction. They're just invading to become one big snake. And yes, Guangdong took 5 states from East Bengal. That's pretty good, actually. Lucknow also took 5 states and Kashmir was annexed. We've been waiting for that one for a while. Lucknow is yet to declare war on a country. We'll have to see who they declare war on. The now Assyrian Republic used to be Kastamonu, but the now Assyrian Republic is finishing up Hamadan. Hamadan is based up here in Turkmenistan right now. But they did hold a lot of the Arabian Peninsula and Iran, of course, and they're gone at this point. We're just waiting for this peace deal to happen pretty soon here as well. Pomerania declared war on Murmansk, and that means Scandinavia is over. 13 more states going to Pomerania. Now, last episode we discovered that we may have been staring at the winner of this game the whole time unknowingly. Croatian SFSR, or actually Bavaria, has 156 divisions, 197 military factories. Extremely good, and right in the heart of Europe, which means they border everybody. They can go to war with all of these guys. Now, nobody around them even comes close to their amount of divisions, but the only one that can semi-rival them is Serbia. Serbia is sitting at 88 divisions and 174 factories. Pomerania is sitting at 58 divisions and 198 factories. Kaluga declared war on Lapland. Pomerania declared war on Lapland, and Lapland took 7 states. Murmansk was annexed. So look at Lapland. They're doing great. They can't form Greater Finland because they do not control Åland. Very close to forming a cool country, but not quite today. Kaluga and Pomerania will be working together now to take down Lapland. Make sure a Greater Finland never rises out of that. Now, Kaluga and Pomerania will both have the chance of forming the Swedish Empire after this. I know neither of these countries are based in Sweden, but that will be one of the countries that they will be able to form. Nationalist Iberia is actually sitting at 102 divisions now with only 104 military factories. So less military factories, but their army is beginning to rival others on the mainland. 64 divisions for Benelux. That's a lot more than they had before, but they're still in not a good position. They're going to be targeted next by most likely Bavaria. Bavaria is going to defeat Latium. Actually, they might declare war on Sicily after this. A lot of you guys pointed out that Serbia might be stuck on the Aegean Islands. There is a border here, so Serbia is able to fight its way across. It's not like it's stuck in a war it can't ever win. Eventually, Serbia will win, but this is definitely a huge setback for them. Now, in Africa, it's pretty obvious that we know our winner down here, Libyan Desert. Look at this. 80 divisions, 94 factories, stronger than a lot of European countries and Chinese countries. About to cut the continent of Africa in half if Kenya is annexed into the Libyan Desert. Alabama declared war on Washington, and Alabama full annex 4 states of Arizona. Alabama is looking to reform the US and actually might be able to form North America if they annex everything correctly. That'd be pretty sweet. Alright guys, Empire of the Lion took 3 states. Libyan Desert took 1 state. Kenya was annexed. Rest in peace, Kenya. But the Empire of Lion has now declared war in Southwest Africa, and Libyan Desert declared war on Ghana. So it looks like we're going to get into a bit of a power struggle between Libyan Desert and Empire of the Lion, who can become the strongest and eventually fight. It's looking like obviously Libyan Desert would win that, but we don't know. Empire of the Lion might be able to pull something out of its sleeve. Wow. Ukraine, this Ukrainian country that I can't say, The shape that you just made out of your nation is insane. It's the snakiest thing I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. It just like divides Europe from everything else. Whoa, another country formed that I did not even notice. Iguacu took 2 states. The Peru-Bolivian Empire took 6 states. Ucayali was annexed. So this started out as Patagonia. That is really cool. 41 divisions, 91 factories, and they are fascist, so they have a fascist version of their flag. That just might be the winner for South America. They've just declared war on Honduras to keep the anything that's not South American out of South America. Iberia is having a very hard time fighting the Benelux right now. They've both taken tiles, but I think Benelux has actually taken more than Iberia has. Benelux has brought their division number up to 78, and Orissa was annexed, so we have a peace deal. Down there. Look at Kedah. I'm not sure that's how you say that, but we're just gonna call it Kedah. Kedah looks pretty good, actually. They have the entire coast of Western India, as well as a ton of Iran and Pakistan. Guangdong took 4 states, so Guangdong basically got the eastern part of it. Now Guangdong is going to go back to fighting the Chinese. Yes, and Latium was also just annexed. Sicily got 1 state, and Latium was annexed, so Sicily got Rome of all states. And I forgot that this state was actually never taken. This state was actually never annexed by Latium, so it was just given back to Sicily. But we have the Croatian SFSR declaring war on them. Finally, the Australian Civil War is done. Queensland was annexed, and Central Australia has won the Battle of Australia. Hamadan was just annexed into the Assyrian Republic, 14 states. They've now declared war on the Arabian Desert. That's kind of the one I was hoping they would go after. That is going to cause the first major friction between Africa and the rest of the world. We have Assyria, who is extremely strong at this point. That's going to basically be besieging Arabian Desert. And once Libyan Desert is done with their war against Ghana, and as well Empire of the Lion done with their war, they might want to help and go after the Arabian Desert as well. All of the Arabian Desert's troops are away from the border. If Assyria can get his troops over the canal before the Arabian Desert response can get there to help hold the canal, Arabian Desert will fall extremely fast. The last time this happened was when Damascus actually sieged the Arabian Desert, but the Arabian Desert was able to hold them off until the rest of the powers in this region, like Kastamonu and Abu Dhabi, both declared war on Damascus. Actually, I think even Armenia declared war on Damascus. But this time it's going to be a little different. They're facing a much stronger foe this time. 138 divisions now for nationalist Iberia. They are definitely catching up. Oh my god. 195 for Croatia. Virginia just took 8 states. New England was annexed. Virginia looking very good. A possible competitor to Alabama to actually take over North America and form North America. Virginia has now declared war on Eastern Canada. Very good choice. I don't know what Eastern Canada has been doing the whole time. I guess, wow, they've been doing a number on Alaska. Kedah took 1 state, and the Transcaucasian Federation took 6 states. Kazil Orda was annexed. But look at this. Transcaucasian Federation declared war on Tanatuva. 2 monsters now going to war. Kedah declared war on Guangdong as their next target. My pick for a winner is now being targeted because they're weak by basically Afghanistan. 70 divisions for Kedah, while Guangdong is still in the 20s at 27. They're over here invading Zhejiang, not doing a bad job either. Rest in peace, Honduras. You did good for a long time. Guerrero took 8 states, and Peru, Bolivia took 4. So pretty good for Peru, Bolivia, brand new country. And they've now declared war on Trinidad. So basically they're running around collecting everything until their final war with Iguacu. Then South America will actually be able to be formed. So Guerrero got Panama, but Peru, Bolivia actually got the Panama Canal. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, boys, I know this was a little bit of a shorter episode, and I apologize for that. But that's going to have to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching this. If you guys liked this video, make sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. Literally every time I try to predict who's going to win or make a new prediction of who could win, something random and crazy happens that I can never predict. So I want to see you guys' updated predictions in the comments. I know a lot of them used to be Friesland and the Benelux, and then a lot of you guys were also rooting for Serbia and others. But at this point in the game, who do you guys think has the upper edge? But again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.